Hi, Blake with Boulevard Home. Today we're going to talk about self-cleaning, the dreaded self-cleaning. There's some debate about self-cleaning. Is it good or is it bad for your oven? Well, we'll discuss that. There's this big debate about self-cleaning ovens. Should I use it? Shouldn't I use it? You know, we've talked about this before in a different video, but with self-cleaning, we're getting that oven pretty dang hot. We're getting that thing 800 to 1,000 degrees, and basically we're charring it to death. We're charring everything in there. There are safeties in this that's going to stop it from catching fire in your home or doing damage to your home. They shut the oven off if it gets too hot, if the fans aren't running up to speed, anything such as that. If you get anything really hot all the time, is it going to fail? Absolutely it's gonna fail. Let's run your car with like half coolant. You think the engine's gonna last very long? I don't think so. Same with these. You get them hot all the time and they're gonna fail. I was literally at a customer's home the other day that I replaced the heating element in their oven. The oven itself, she had made sure that it was nice and clean for me when I got there, and I replaced the heating element. She's like, well, I'm gonna self-clean this now. It wasn't dirty. Why would you risk getting it that hot for no reason? You know, most of the time if you take care of your ovens, if you take and you use cleaners, easy off cold, or you can use grease lightning, any type of degreaser, you can basically spray it in your oven and you can let it sit overnight, and then you can just wipe most of that stuff out. You're gonna want to wipe that big stuff out before you self-clean anyway. And you always remove the racks. I hear all the time, well, my racks, they're dirty. I gotta self-clean them. Well, if you self-clean those racks are not gonna be any good anymore because it basically burns the coating of them off. So instead of having a nice rack that slides in and out very nice and very easy, it goes and that's why, because you've basically ruined your racks. If you have racks that have ball bearings in them, they're expensive. They're like $300 to $400 per rack. Are you gonna leave them in there and self-clean it? Well, go right ahead if you have an extra $400 to burn. Send that money to me at Boulevard Home and I'll be happy to spend it for you. So let's not do that. Does self-cleaning have a purpose? Yes. If you'd like to do it once or twice a year, that's great, but don't self-clean it just to self-clean it. Just because I feel I need to self-clean it, because when you feel you have to self-clean it right before Thanksgiving, it fails, and then you're in a panic and you have to worry about what you're going to cook for your family. If you want to avoid that problem and avoid that issue, wait till everybody goes home. Then you can try to self-clean it. And if there is an issue, such as a fan failing not up to speed, a thermostat that's gone bad, something such as that, you don't have to worry about it for the duration of the holidays. Now, should it not exist? Well, depends on the person you talk to. But in my opinion, it does have a purpose. It is safe. It does work well. It does cut down you having to scrub or you have to spray stuff down and wait for it to work and then wipe it out later. But most of the time, if you just take the extra 15 minutes, you know, spray it down before you go to bed at night, in the morning, come and wipe most of it out, most of it will come out. That would be the best way to do it. Now there is another type of self-cleaning oven, which is called a steam clean. Now the steam clean is a little different. It has, when you look in your oven, the pan has a little bit of a bow to it. Now that bow, basically you add water to that and then you turn it on the steam clean. So what it does is when the heating element underneath that pan gets hot, that water then becomes steam and it goes in the oven and basically it loosens up all your dirt for basic wiping down of stuff where it's not too bad. So if you get a little bit of stuff in there, then run your steam clean. Wipe it down. You don't have to worry about using the self-clean because some have both. If you steam clean it, that will get off the big stuff, and that way you don't have to worry about doing the major self-clean where it locks the door and gets hot. That's just my opinion on this. I hope this has been helpful. I hope this helps you understand why you should be self-cleaning or why you shouldn't be self-cleaning it. If you have any questions, please put them below and be happy to answer them. They're going to be dramatic about this. Is it bad for your oven? Is it good for your oven? We'll talk about it now.